Hello, eager students. Today we're going to talk about lesson 6 in this book. Okay, this is Word-Wise, book 8. Okay, so I have the third edition. I do think there's a fourth kicking around nowadays, but it's all the same vocabulary. Even the second edition is the same as this one. So as long as you have the second, third, or fourth edition, this video can help you. Okay, so I have some extra sentences for you. I'm going to put them down in the description box. And let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna first do the pronunciation of these words, and then we'll discuss how to use them. Okay, so if long as you want to have a better vocabulary, please keep listening. Okay, so word number one. I'm gonna remove my paperclip here. Word number one is anarchy. Anarchy. Okay, so there's a key at the end. Anarchy. Apprehend. Apprehend. Arraign. Arraign. Don't worry about the G and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Arraign. Assimilate. Assimilate. Bizarre. Okay. Make sure you have a little shaking on the Z. Okay. Z if you want. Bizarre. Calamity. Calamity. Now I know it has like a T in there and stuff like that, but I think most people say it calamity. Calamity. It's like water. Okay. So it has the D sound usually when we go fast. Okay. Conspire. Conspire, dissension, dissension, elapse, elapse, imminent, imminent, interrogate, interrogate, lionize, lionize, meticulous, meticulous, shackle, shackle. Okay, and last word on the other page, swelter, swelter. Okay, so make sure you've got good pronunciation, and hopefully you've previewed these words. Okay, so you're not just listening to these for the first time. Okay, so word number one is anarchy. Anarchy. I have my Lord of the Flies picture here. Okay, so here is these boys. There's no police officers. There's no parents. There's no teachers. There's no coaches, and these boys live with no rules. That's kind of anarchy. Anarchy. Okay, when there's like total chaos. I think book 5 or 6 had the word chaos. Okay, so when there's no rules and stuff like that, and people can get away with stealing and all this, this is anarchy. Um, it would not be a fun situation. Okay, if you don't know, read Lord of the Flies. Okay, so anarchy. Apprehend. Apprehend has two meanings. Number one meaning is the police will come and grab you if you're the bad guy. Okay, so we'll say the police apprehended the thief outside of the bank or something like that. Okay, so apprehend, it means they come and grab you. Okay, and maybe they'll put shackles on you or handcuffs. Okay, handcuffs. So apprehend. The second meaning of apprehend is a little bit like comprehend. Okay, it means that you understand something. So you say he apprehended my meaning. It just means he understood it. He understood it. Okay, comprehended. Arraign. Arraign is a little bit of an interesting word. Arraign. Oh, sorry, I've got my picture of the shackles or handcuffs here. Okay. Arraign. Skipping ahead. Arraign is kind of a judge word. It means that the police have apprehended you, and you have not going to go to court. But you are going to see a judge. Okay. So you're going to go to the judge, and the other lawyer will give evidence against you, the bad guy, and the judge will just kind of judge the evidence for himself, and then maybe later he will organize a court case. Okay, so probably it'll happen very quickly. So someone will get arrested, and then within 24 hours, usually in most countries, they'll be in front of a judge. The judge will quickly look at the evidence. They'll be like, the evidence is pretty good here in this case. Okay, you bad guy, you have to come back here to court, in 2 months or in 3 months in the future. Okay, but that first time when you're in front of the judge, that's your arraignment. Okay, so you say someone was arraigned yesterday. It means they were in front of the judge. They had to go listen to the evidence and listen to the judge and all that kind of stuff. Okay, that's when the trouble starts. If you're a bad guy. Okay, assimilate. Assimilate. Okay, so here is the word assimilate. Assimilate. Okay. Um, Assimilate, first of all, would mean someone joins into a new society. Okay, so if someone moves from whatever country, Brazil, and comes to Canada, it's a different language. I mean, they spoke Portuguese in Brazil. In Canada, it's going to be English or French. I'm sure they can find some Portuguese speakers, but um, anyways, their schooling will be in English or French, and they have to assimilate the Canadian culture. Okay, it's also colder, less soccer, more hockey, stuff like that. So slowly they will assimilate, and some people will assimilate faster. Younger people usually assimilate a lot faster than younger people assimilate faster than older people. Okay, but it doesn't need to be like a society like that. You can also assimilate into like a new office or something like that. If you go from one office to another office, you have to assimilate how they do things. Okay, maybe they have different systems and stuff like that. Okay. Um, you can also assimilate information. Here it means kind of like your brain processes it. Okay, so you know, you can say like when Cindy's dog died, she took, a few minutes to assimilate the knowledge. It just means a few minutes, like what? Like at first not believing it, and then slowly your brain comes to understand that your dog has died. Okay, so that's assimilating. Next is bizarre. Bizarre. Okay, so bizarre is typically used for something like strange. So bizarre actions. Okay, if you see somebody on the bus and they're wearing socks on their ears, I would suggest a new seat. Okay, that's some bizarre action. Maybe their ears are cold. Maybe they have some extra socks. Still, I would suggest finding a new seat. Okay, so that's kind of bizarre actions and stuff like that. So it just means kind of strange or not normal. Okay, bizarre. Calamity. Calamity. Again, I suggest calamity, not calamity. Calamity. With calamity, it just means some sort of like disaster, a horrible situation like this. Okay, so I put here this. If this is your school and there's a burst pipe and there's water coming everywhere, this would be a calamity. Okay. There's also the adjective calamitous. Okay. Right. So it's just similar to the word disastrous. Hopefully, you have not faced many calamities in your life. Okay. Next is conspire. Conspire. Again, verb. Okay, and a noun. So there's a couple of meanings here. Conspire, the first meaning, it means that people will be like secretly planning something bad. Okay, so if you and I are making plans to rob the bank, we are conspiring to rob the bank. Okay, usually conspire to do something. Okay, they are conspiring to kidnap blah 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 somebody. Conspiring. Okay, it's negative. It's not a good thing. Okay, you cannot conspire to buy somebody a great Christmas present. Okay, you can secretly plan to buy somebody a great Christmas present. You cannot conspire for that. Okay, so in English, it's more than just secret. It's like secret for something negative. Okay, some breaking the law or something. Okay, so conspire. Now it does have another meaning. It is quite different. Okay, it doesn't exactly have anything to do with being secret. It's usually like A plus B conspired together to make a new situation. Okay, to make C. So here I put, this one might need an example sentence. Thomas Edison's intelligence, that's A, and persistence, that's B, conspired together to make an inventor who lit up the world. Okay, trying to make a pun here a little bit. Um, yeah, so you have like this plus this conspired into this. Okay, so it's just here it's more kind of like work together nicely. Uh, Definition here says join or act together. Okay, so that plus that equals something even better. And then the noun is conspiracy. Conspiracy, and it is the same meaning as one up above. Okay, the conspiracy is like kind of like the secret illegal plans and stuff like that. Okay. The next word is dissension. Dissension just means that in a lower rank, they're kind of like not agreeing to things. Okay. So if you are the general in the army and you hear about dissension, you have to confront it. Okay, you have to say like, who here is not happy with my leadership and stuff like that. So dissension is about disagreement. Sorry, it's about disagreement, but usually people lower ranks. Okay, so if I'm the manager at the McDonald's and everyone hates me, maybe the 50 workers will go right to the boss. They'll jump over me, the manager, and talk to the boss. And they'll tell the boss, there's great dissension here. It means we don't agree with Daryl's management, okay? So they disagree with it, usually fairly strongly. Dissension is usually a serious issue, okay? Elapse. Elapse is usually meant for time. It just means time passes. Time goes by, okay? So, 5 minutes elapsed. It just means that 5 minutes passed, okay? So elapsed. It's pretty formal. I don't usually use that kind of a word with my friends. But yeah, elapsed is fine. It's not like a hard word, but you guys should definitely know it at this level, okay? The next word is imminent. Imminent. I'm imminently going to explain the word imminent. Imminent is similar to the word about to. Okay, imminent. About to happen. Okay, so I am. The next word, interrogate, is imminent. Okay, it just means I'm about to discuss the word interrogate. Okay, so about to. If someone puts on their jacket, puts on their hat, picks up their keys, picks up their wallet, puts their hand on the door, they are imminently going to leave. Okay, so yeah, rain is imminent. That's common. It means it's about to happen. Okay, if you have a job, I hope your firing is not imminent. Okay. Interrogate. Interrogate is usually what the police do if they get a suspect. Okay, so if they know that you and me robbed the bank, but because I am a slow runner, they only get me, and they're still looking for you, they will take me to the police station and they will interrogate me. They'll say, Daryl, who's your partner? Where would he be hiding? How much money did he get? Like this, okay? So they will interrogate me about you. So it means they talk to you about it, okay? And very serious questioning. Usually in a movie, there'll be like a bright light and all this kind of stuff. Oh, imminent rain. Get these questions or these sentences. These sentences are helpful. Here's the interrogation. Okay, so here the police officer is asking this person like pretty serious questions and stuff. Usually somewhere back here, there's like a mirror, but the police are behind the mirror and they're looking and they're like, what is he gonna say and all this kind of stuff. Okay, it's a lot of movies have this scene. Okay, there's interrogations. If the FBI gets you, they'll interrogate you, okay, or CIA or something like that. Okay, so that's the meaning of the word interrogate and interrogation. It's pretty serious. You can say it like when I came home late, like teenager Daryl. When I came home late at 2 in the morning, my parents interrogated me about something. So usually use it with the word about. Okay, interrogated me about what I was doing. So like, why are you so late? What were you doing? Where were you? Question, like very serious questions. Okay. So you can use it that way. It's not only the police, but yeah. Lionize. Lionize. It means like kind of make somebody into a hero. Usually because they deserve it or something like that. So it says here, Charles Lindbergh was lionized. When we do the word lionize, it's quite often passive. So they'll be like the to be verb, was, were, I am, MR is, plus word lionized with a D. Okay? So because we usually use it like by somebody, okay? So say Gandhi. Gandhi is lionized by many people in the world. Okay? So the people in the world, they lionize Gandhi. But we often use it the other way. Put Gandhi first. Okay, the important person first. So say Gandhi, is lionized, by people in India or by people in the world. Meticulous, meticulous. Okay. Because my memory is not perfect, I do think you had a similar word in another wordly wise. The word punctilious. Okay, it's fairly similar to meticulous. Meticulous means that you do things very, very carefully. You follow details and order as much as possible. Okay, nothing out of place. Even if something's just half an inch out of place or 1 centimeter out of place, you always like move it properly and stuff like that. So this is meticulous. Okay, and the adverb meticulously is also common. Shackle, here's some shackles. They're usually a little bit different than handcuffs. Handcuffs are usually very tight. Shackles is kind of more length. And sometimes they'll even put shackles on your feet, okay, on your legs. So you can have shackles on your legs and your hands together. You can still kind of like shuffle and walk, okay? So shackles. Thankfully, I do not have this experience. So yes. So shackles. I don't know, police movies, that kind of stuff. You'll see some shackles. Sometimes we do use it in a more of a not a real sense, like not a literal sense. We use it in a figurative sense, okay, an abstract way, meaning like, for thousands of years, women have been shackled by society. There's not actually the things, but it just means that they're restricted. Their freedom has been restricted. Okay, so it can be more of an abstract meaning. And the last word. I'm gonna get this done under 20 minutes. For those of you who thought it was impossible, swelter. Swelter means hot, 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 hot. Swelter. Okay. So if it's a verb, it's not as common as a verb. But you can say it like they sweltered in the Mexican sun or something like that. It's usually kind of really, really hot. It can be humid as well. And then more common, I think, is the adjective sweltering. The weather was sweltering. Okay, like not comfortable and not good. Okay, so I put a thermometer here for you guys. Okay. Okay, it's chapter 6. Hopefully you had like a review test, chapters 1 to 5. But you still got to work hard. Okay, so look at these sentences. I tried hard in these sentences to use words from other vocabulary lists and stuff like that. So try to look at this, and good luck. Do all of them. And if you're in my class, prepare. You have to know all of those words for the test next time I see you. Bye bye.